Thank you, Your Worship. I had to put on my purple. Moved by myself and seconded by Councillor Shapton. Second it. Whereas a motion to condemn and overturn a decision to transfer Terri Lynn McClintic, convicted murderer of Tori Stafford, to an Aboriginal Healing Lodge was defeated in the House of Commons on October 3rd, 2018. And whereas McClintic's placement into such a privileged program is appalling, and whereas our community was shocked to see that the situation was not properly rectified and stunned by the absolute disrespect of our Prime Minister and the House of Commons in the refusal to revoke this placement. And whereas recent events have rekindled many difficult memories of a beautiful, young, innocent girl who was taken so unjustly. And whereas the turmoil and pain inflicted on her, her family, friends, classmates, teachers, our community, our police service, our province, and our nation, caused by the actions of this convicted murderer, is unprecedented. And whereas McClintic's move to the Healing Lodge is inappropriate and unacceptable at such an early stage of her just and proper guilty verdict of first-degree murder and sentence of life imprisonment with no parole eligibility for 25 years. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Woodstock City Council call on the Government of Canada to consider this decision and rectify the situation by exercising all aspects of its authority to reverse the transfer of this convicted murderer. And further, that this resolution be circulated to the Prime Minister, Oxford MP Dave McKenzie, Oxford MPP Ernie Hardeman, the Association of Municipalities of Ontario, the Federation of Canadian Municipalities, and all Ontario municipalities.
Thank you. Discussion? Councillor Talbot.
Thank you, Your Worship. First off, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our clerk, Amy Humphreys, for assisting me in the preparation of this motion. It required a great deal of her personal strength to put it all together, especially when she had to keep asking herself why she even had to do this. Also, thank you to our Chief of Police, Bill Renton, for coming out and commenting on this issue, assisting and supporting us in this motion. Amy's question keeps reverberating in my own mind. Why do we even have to be asking our Prime Minister and House of Commons to right this injustice? Why our correctional system would be set up to allow convicted killers, especially convicted child killers, to even have access to anything but a cement cell. Terri Lynn McClintic had ample opportunity to save Victoria, and she didn't. I am asking this council and all others across this great country of ours to please support this motion and send a very clear and firm message to our government that this is absolutely unacceptable and that the Healing Lodge is not a place for the sentence to be served. For those that live in ridings that are served by a Liberal MP, if you have friends, please reach out and express your disgust on the lack of action that is taking place. Tomorrow, Rodney Stafford and supporters will be descending on Parliament Hill asking for the government to right this wrong. On Saturday, from 11 to 2, there will be a rally supporting the memory of Victoria, Tori Stafford, at the Woodstock Courthouse. If you can join us and show support, please consider wearing purple, which was Victoria's color. And lastly, thank you to all the people who have reached out to me to offer support. It has truly been overwhelming, and it just hasn't been support from this community. It has been from all over. I am surprised at how far and reaching this has actually gone. And unfortunately, when we got into our meeting tonight, Councillor Shapton informed me that it came up in question period today, and our Prime Minister once again said absolutely not. So if we don't stand up for Victoria, Tori, nobody else is going to, and I'm not going to stop until something is done, because this is just not right. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? Seeing none, you've heard the motion. All those in favor? Carries. Unanimous. Next item on the agenda is the bylaws. Councillor Petter.
Moved by myself and seconded by Councillor Shapton that the following bylaws be given first and second reading. 9247-18, a bylaw to amend City of Woodstock Municipal Code by repealing and replacing thereto Principal Code Chapter 330 entitled Fees, Charges, and 9251-18, a bylaw to amend the City of Woodstock Municipal Code Chapter 65, Public Library Board, Woodstock.
Thank you. You've heard the motion. All those in favor? Carries. Unanimous. Councillor Petter.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Shapton that the following bylaws be given third and final reading, 9247-18 and 9251-18.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor? Carries. Unanimous. And tonight we'll start with Councillor Tate.
I just want to welcome Mark Schattenberg to the gallery tonight, our newly elected councillor, and welcome. Thanks for coming.
Councillor Accioni.